Back to YouTube as well. Homebrew vehicle sandbox. Let me do today. Try to make a hovering, basic prop hover type machine. Let's see what we could do with that. See if we could build this. Create a new project. Name it the Hoveruski. Okay, Hoveruski. Triangle by 5. 5, 5, 5, 5. Hi guys, me Vil here, just in editing. I decided to speed up the framing section. It can get boring and tedious, but I still left it in for those who love top-down builds from the top to the end. Hope you enjoy it. I've shown you guys before. File save assembly. Assemblies. Save as. No, not for this project only. It's base plate. Save. And now, starting off, adjustable curve pipe. Now I have base plate. See, base plate right there. So if I want to get it again, I could do that. Awesome. I'm going to put this straight up to the middle because this chair never comes in evenly. So I'm going to give that chair a little bit of space. And what kind of engines do I want? Maybe not even mechanical. Maybe I'll go e-power this time. Let's go e-power this time. Electro power motor. One in each corner. Let's So let's go into one, up one, in one, up one, in one, down one, in one, down one. All with their torques aimed towards the back. Alright. So got that started. Now because we got E-power, rotators. Rotators, what we need rotators for? We'll need rotators for turning, forward, backwards motion. But let's put on a stick. Let's put a stick everywhere we want a rotator. We want a rotator here, want a rotator here, one in the middle. Let's make this a 6 prop. That way the first two can only go a 3-degree angle and move it forward, while the back three, the centers, are going to be the turns. Okay, so these ones are going to go this way, this way, this way, this way. And these are going to go this way, while this one goes that way, opposites. Boom, boom, boom. Forward, forward. Okay, so I gotta move it back, what, 1 or 2 places? Yeah, they all gotta be back 2 to be in line with center. There we go. 1, 2. Pointing forward. And moving back 2. I need 2 more motors then, don't I? Yes, I do. 2 E-hour motors for the center. Only I will make that so that those motors go out towards the edges. Center and in one. Center and in one. Center and in one. Going to go running inwards. Running inwards. Alright, that seems to work. Let's get our bucket seat on here. Undo. Okay, according to this, then I might be able to do that. Yeah, let's make this whole seat one contiguous piece with the parts, thrust, the whole control center being one continuous piece. And I could save that as a version 2, but nah. This is going to be good once I'm done. There we go. And like always, reduce these down to 2. That's what I do with all my directionals. All my directionals. Arrows to the right. Arrows to the right. Correct? Yes, arrows to the right. Always to the right. Can't even see what I'm doing here. Okay. Boom. 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 Arrows to the right. Arrows to the right. I missed one. Can't believe I missed one. That's the way I was looking at it. And that is a lot of monitors. But they're all worthless. They're all worthless. They're all worth it eventually. They will all have vital information on them. Where is my... Still dead center. Bravo on that. I think because I have all the weight pointed at that one direct area in the center, that's why it's staying center. That is what it is. No. So that's a little bit better. Yeah, like this ain't at all bizarre looking yet. Okay, batteries. Battery packs. E. We go with a full pack rather than just the regulars. Off the pack, we go weld. I'm going to weld on packs here, 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 and here. Turn them inward. And I'm going to do something I've never done before, but I want to see if it'll work. A straight 2, an E. Never done this before. I want to see if it works. Up 2, up 2, up 2, up 2. Then I'm going to go solar panels. these on top of these. Top of these. Top of these. So for some reason I don't think I aimed that right. Yeah, it looks like I did. Yeah, I did. There we go. We got solar panels on them. Awesome. Now go for the propeller hubs. And out. And out. And come on out. We'll get this one out. I'm building this in my head as I'm going along. This really wasn't what I started with in my head. But it's turning out to be something. It's about to be something. With that clear up. I'm going to start out with a basic. I'm going to actually lay these out right now. Okay, I got my bucket seat. give it a try. This will not work. I'd be really surprised if it does, but I doubt it. For one, it doesn't have a gyro on it to keep it from rolling, which it probably will as soon as we start. You know what, let's put that on. Just because I did a save as gyro disk. Throw a gyro on it. E. F3. Take off. Hold mode. One behind, one ahead. One behind. One ahead. Then we can hook those up. So one ahead. This is... Come on, don't lag out. Don't do that rubber banding crap to me. One ahead. This is the one behind. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go boink. Power. 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 All of those. Power. Okay, that's another thing. I got to put another toggle on here because I'm not going to have those always going. If I need to charge up and those start spinning, they're going to suck up all the energy. So let's put on a toggle box. So I want this thing to be able to recover if it has an energy power outage. I'm going to throw this up here, dead main center, 2, and I'm going to throw that toggle right up here. And I'm going to, you know what? Toggle box goes here. I'm going to just, no! Rubber banding. Steer to here anyways. And I'm going to put, what should I make it? R. Autopilot. Okay. I didn't even hook that up. I like that one. Alright, cool. That's been working so well lately. It really has. Alrighty then. Autopilot runs to the toggle. Toggle runs to spins. Spin, spin. Shift box minimum 0. Those. Up thrust. There is an up thrust in the center of just about 4 times what we needed weight wise. Just about 5 times what we got on weight. 4 times. Yeah, 5 times. Three left. Okay, 3. You can see it from this view. Go forward. Yeah, sure enough, does go forward. Goes back. Okay, 5 is the best. I'll save and exit. This might work. On numbers it works, but in reality that's a whole different ball game. Okay, let's see. Hoveruski. And no, it is not. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to add some gear. Some gears. Build. Let's go just get mini gears. Throw some mini gears on there. Open last projects. Let's see. Get some mini gears on there. Throw them. And we're eating through our power fast, too. Way faster than I thought we would be. Boom. 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 That's quite a bit more. Power, power, power. 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 The power. 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 It's going power. 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 Okay, so now that we got double the power, I'm gonna throw on some gearboxes. Not gearboxes, trannies. Small trannies to start with. I think that ought to do it. I'm going to sit on the top of all of the outgoing arms. That way I can keep track of which ones are which. All pointing inwards. We're going to do them all pointing inwards. Okay, so that one's pointing inwards, inwards. Yeah, those could point outwards. We'll point those ones outwards. As to not clutter up the center anymore. I had a feeling that wasn't going to pick up without a gearbox attached to it. Would have been my luck. Okay, F2. No, let's get in a position where we can see what the heck we're doing on the actual model here. Small transmission. This is the back one. Set that there. Small transmission for the center. That one to the outside. We're going to set these to the outsides. Okay, we're going to go T and G. Gear up is T. Gear down is G. Okay. Now we're going to go from here. Gear up. So gear up. I'm going to gear them all up. Same time, same button. That way we don't get different gear ratios in our chart. That's what I'm going to go to. Current. Set. Gear. Shows what gear we're in. Gear down is going to all the gear down components. Okay, clear off all the drive shafts. Alt click, if I hadn't already told you that. Drive shaft, drive shaft, drive shaft, pillar. Drive shaft, drive shaft, drive shaft to propeller. Drive shaft to drive shaft, and drive shaft to propeller. Drive shaft to drive shaft, drive shaft to propeller. Drive shaft to drive shaft, drive shaft to propeller. And that didn't lock. Why didn't those two lock? Oh, because I got backwards. That might be why. Putting an output into an input, that don't work really backwards. Input to an output. I'm doing input, input. T. Yeah, we're going to take these. We are going to put them at 15 blade angle now. Where's RPM? About double the output. Ooh, that still might be an issue again. That ain't good. Just realized it's 0 watts. Might be an issue again. I might be shooting through my battery too damn fast. That's not good. Yeah, let's go to the build. Okay, let's put these at infinite for now. What is going on? I should be at least able to take off. Build. Alright. Well, let's work with some sizes now. Okay, blade scale. Let's make it 1.7. Offset modifier none. Blade count, make it 5. See how well these do. That looks like it might be able to take us off. 73 newtons of upward force for... That ought to really throw us forward and backwards, though. That's... No, actually, it's not that bad. Still only about a 3-degree angle difference. File, save, and exit. I think I fixed it right there. Just making them a little bit bigger. And plus, I can go up a gear and I reverse gear it, down gear it to get it to that speed. Whoa! Hold on now. Okay. It's a little back heavy, just tiny bit back heavy. Make it a little bit more forward heavy. We might have something that actually dealable. For some reason, it wasn't evening out that well. Build. But we did get it in the air. Open last project. All right. All these new battery packs haven't been attached to the gyros. That's going to be quite a bit more power into them. That also might be part of the factor in us rapidly ascending. Okay, but what I also want to do, because we got this whole thing centered on one piece, I might be able to go 1, 2, shift that forward. File, save and exit. Save current, yes. I actually might have this working now. That would be beautiful. And in one day, we might have created ourselves a hovercraft. I might just throw this on the workshop. Turn on those first. Up gear. up gear, X. Start in third gear, and we downshift it. Okay, I'm cutting out the autopilot. Autopilot on. Okay. Coming in now, I'm going to add up onto the top of these three, just two more screens. Airstrip. Okay, speed of power needs to be slower. Go to build. Open last project. Okay. And we're going to go. Perhaps I should put landers on it. Landers, pontoon landers. It does go up enough. One in, one in, one in, one in, one in, one. All right. And then we are going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. All right. So from there, we also need to make sure that the bottom is the bottom. That's their ballast. E. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. How would you make it doing this roll? Kind of what I'm not understanding is how to fix a roll. That's why I put those gyros on there, but the gyros seem to be just messing it up even more for me. Three, click. 1,000 pounds. 1,000 kilograms. I think I can go up to 3 kilograms. 3,000 kilograms, rather. Now let's try that. File save. And exit. Because you gotta have a ballast on the bottom of a boat. I might just have to drop one down, put them on sideways in order for it to work right. Or hell, I'll just hook them all around on the outside, make them 500 each. That's 2,000 pounds. 2,000 kilos. See what I could do about this. Gear. X. Power up. R. Okay. And that's a problem. I pretty much knew that was going to be a problem. So anyways, Open Labs project. What we have here is a failure to communicate. Got 1,000 going straight down. Take that off of 3,000, put it back down to 1,000. First off. Second off, we were going forward, were we not? So I need to upsize that forward. Let's go 2 more forward. I got 2. I don't need to add no more displays. Okay. Okay, I can go doink, boink, X, boink, boink, Z, X and Z, X, Y, Z. Okay, so I got coordinates. I got latitude, longitude now. And all my screens are used. Alright. Also, I was going to take that modify box and back off, or the shifter box, and make the maximum speed a 0.4 for my lazy butt. Save and exit. Because trying to adjust it to a precise amount is too damn hard, so I'm going to lower that a little bit. Make it so that it is movable. Movable! It's actually going to be workable now. F. Gear 3. See, the power goes up much slower now, but it's actually controllable. Oh no, I can't have a ballast. That's not good. Okay, build. Open last project. Let's see if we could do 80. Because I'll show you what happens when you don't have a ballast. How about I just do that? That's what the problem with my main boat was in the original campaign. Save and exit. Gotta have. I think that, yeah, that was the last episode, wasn't it? Where I built the boat. Really showed you the boat. The reason you're going to see me put a lot of pontoons on a lot of things is landing on airstrips is not easy for me. Landing in a gigantic body of water, relatively easy. Landing on anything else, hard as heck. X startup motor, okay. R. Oh, this thing's so neat. %, I'm still going up. Okay, let's cut it down to 85, 86. See, I'm going backwards, am I not? Oh yeah, it still does this when you're in water. Oh, that's great. The boy, I just don't even build. Okay. Open last project. Alright, so let's fine tune this again. Let's get those off of there because they don't even float. So they are doing absolutely nothing for this build. Let's see, we got a, let's add some weight to the front. I'm going to put a ballast on the front, but not at a very big ratio. I don't know why it won't. It has to do with the direction of flight. Let me think about this for a second. I'll throw a hot air balloon in the middle of it. I was just standing straight up. See if that helps. I am in need of a Microsoft account problem. I know what that is. Let's see. How will we do this? How will we do this? We will have to add roll. We can add a roll. That will be activated as a yaw. Yeah. Q and E. Q and E will be our rolls. There we go, there we go, there we go. That actually we could do a pitch with that. Kind of do a pitch with it. Kinda. Yeah, I might be able to do a pitch. That's going to require a lot more hands on it than I wanted, though. So, yeah, as we pitch, as the... Let me think of this in my head. If we're going to have the blades pointing forward, that is going to put a force that is wanted to roll backwards, equal and opposite relativity. So if we have a pitch force that contrasts that, or we have a quarter of the same push in the opposite direction, that's an interesting idea. Can we... You know, I'm going to do a pitch first. Try out a pitch. Pitch don't work, we can always change that out. It's going to require a modify. Modify is going to go on the front. It's more going to be of a leveling variety pitch than a actual up-down pitching of the... It's going to equal out the pitch of the airplane. Or, if I attach ballast to the backside of them at a 20 kilogram ratio, that will offset, but it's also going to mess up the gear. 20 by 6 would be 120 kilograms. See, that's the problem. I got the propellers moving without nothing to convert what they're doing backwards to defeat relativity. You get equal and opposite reaction in the opposite direction. So as I'm pushing the craft forward, I'm tipping the back up. And that's what my problem is. So maybe I'll try pitch. If pitch don't work, then I'll add the ballast to create a counter force to what the propellers are doing. So it will not stop our forward momentum, but it will stop the pitch with just using weight rather than using actual force. Friction. E equals mc squared. Energy equals friction times mass. It's going to be the pitch. Okay, pitch is going to go to all of... Oh, I gotta get a modify box to reverse that crapist. Modify box. So you can either change the force or you can change the mass. But something has to be changed in order to keep it from rolling. That's what's rolling it forward. F2 modify box. Okay. We're gonna put the modifiers on this side. Just keep the flaps on that side the same. Okay, pitch. Small wing flap, small wing flap, small wing flap to a modified box. An output from the modified box to the wing, to the wing, to the wing. And we're going to modify invert. Invert. So now these are going to go point down or up. Up goes up, down goes down. Let's reverse that. I do like reverse controls on aircraft. The Havruski. Point is, I don't know if pitch should work backwards. It'll also be inverse, though. So it'll be up for up and down for down. That's alright. Let's just put some ballast on the front, because we know we're going to need that. It does tip to the front. I don't know why, but it does. So let's just put a piece. I don't know. I'll throw 10 kilograms on there as a front weight. Weight of 5 kilograms. The center of lift is in the back. Now, why is that? There's our problem right there. There's our problem right there. Do these not... I don't think physics works that way, but this game may work that way. That it's direct, just like we did with the connection of the thing. No matter where I move that thing, as long as it's connected to the center, it works there. It's not how any of this works. Evidently, that's how this aircraft works, though, because look at that. That equaled out our center of lift. No. Let's see here. We can get this. Then I pick up these by 1 each. I might be able to get the center of weight right directly smack dab in the center of lift. And if I can do that, that would save my night. Save and exit. This don't work. I'm going to quit it for the night. Give it a night to think about it. Think about what's going on with this. I do not know. Oh, because I didn't turn the pitch on either. Or the autopilot, rather. The pitch control. Pitch control. Pitch control. X, TT, power up. Yeah, and that ain't working. My pitch idea ain't working either. Why is it pushing so far forward? Build. One last. At 0, it goes too far back. At I didn't push those back into place. Okay, well, that might be half the problem. Well, let's go back to 20. No, 30. Well, maybe if I had put those at 30 instead of 40, we might have. No, because then it would have spun me. And it really didn't spun me that much. Actually, it did. Thinking about it, I was kind of heading at an angle there by the time I was out at sea. Save an exit. This don't work, so I'll push it to 10. If that pushes me too far back, then I'll try to have to figure out some way to get it more force. Take those off, put on jets. Everybody loves jets. I'll give an extra one on that because that was my mistake. That was my stupidity. TT E X autopilot on, autopilot on, gear down. It's like there's too much weight in the front. It's like there's too much damn weight in the front. For a file, save, and exit. Project, yes. Why is it doing this? One last test. And nope. I forgot I gotta turn on. Autopilot. I can't even see the autopilots anymore. And it's still too heavy in the front. Either that or the backs are pushing faster, harder than the fronts. Oh! I think I know what's going on here. Because I have those propellers pushed back, it's giving more thrust to the back than it is to the front. So maybe if I offset it with 20 kilograms open last, maybe if I offset it by 20 kilograms on the back, I can offset for that thrust differential. That might be what's going on here. If that don't fix it, I'm going to be off for the night. Because I know I've said that like 12 times now. I mean it this time. I mean it, man. Boom. We're going to make this 200. Yeah, let's just make it 1,000. Straight up 1,000 kilograms. Save and exit. This helps it, makes it go backwards. I know that I'm in the right direction. I just got to tweak it so that it works. And then we would have created another fine masterpiece of glorious failure. It's already got its own quirks. You have to start in third gear. Otherwise, you just fly directly into the air. I probably won't even take off at this point. R. Power up. Gear up, gear up. X. Power all the way up. V. And gear down. I'm going backwards, so I'm in the right direction. So from here, I just got to tweak it. All right. So, we have a piece of failure hardware here. That does not work. A little bit of tweaking, I'll be able to get it to work. It was because the offset of the blades was having the back have a heavier pickup than the front. So now all we gotta do is weight down the back a little bit, which is what I'm doing with the ballast. I should do the ballast on the bottom. I should put the ballast on the bottom and use the pontoons as a float to land in water. Anyways, I will figure this all out. I'm going to have to try several different weights. I'm not going to subject you to that. So I hope you enjoyed. Vilholmen out.